What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to do another Ren reaction day, Lost All Faith. I'm very excited to react to this for you. Before I get started, subscribe, like, share, comment, hit the bell notification so you know every time I post a video. So, not going to do any more talking. We're going to get right into this. Let's go.
Mate, I'm in a bit of a rush right now. You're sick, guy? Thanks, mate. You're sick, boy. I've got to get a train, mate. I'm really sorry. I'm talking to you. Hey, can I get a quick picture, mate? Nah, mate, I've got to go, mate. Just a little cheeky little picture, but I've really got to go, mate.
Yo, I bet people are so annoying with that crap. I get a picture, like, people, man, listen, people who are making things happen are very busy people. I'm sure Ren is a very busy dude. And some people just don't get it, man. Like, now's not the time.
You're sick, boy. I've got to get a train, mate. I'm really sorry.
Dude, why is my computer doing this?
I get a quick picture, mate. Nah, mate, I've got to go, mate. Just a little cheeky little picture, but I've really got to go, mate. I'm sorry, mate. Alright, fine, quickly. I knew it was you. I'm a charming fella. I like drinking cans of Stella. See, I'm living for the weekend. Bag of babs and salmonella. Cinderella story raps to riches, minute full propeller. I'm Nigella Lawson stacking mozzarella. Only joking, I'm an introvert. Alone inside my room because my insides hurt. I contemplate existence with consistency in my polo shirt. Then reassert my confidence with compliments I don't deserve. I calm my nerves by plotting for the day that I might leave this earth.
What? So in the beginning, he's basically like, yeah, I'm this guy. I'd like drinking Stella and get ready for the weekend. Like, you'd think that might be what he is because of what he puts out. Not because he puts out party music, but you might think that he's confident and wants to be an extrovert and putting all this music out and partying. But he's quite reserved person is what he's saying. He's quite reserved person, you know, contemplating his confidence. And yeah, that's a lot of confusion. That somebody puts himself out there must be super confident, and it's not always the way it is.
Joking, I'm an introvert, alone inside my room because my insides hurt. I contemplate existence with consistency in my polo shirt, then reassert my confidence with compliments I don't deserve. I calm my nerves by plotting for the day that I might leave this earth. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Pain is my shepherd, my sword and my shield. I find my refuge in patience and pills. A patient that's patiently waiting for help. I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself? There's blood on the leaves where I fell. Coming down. Burn the border, sons and daughters, law and order. Crave disorder, praise more selfish ways of come too late. I've lost my faith.
Whoa, dude. He has lost all faith. You know, I felt like that times, you know, lost all faith in humanity, just everything around me, you know what I mean? It's like, you just feel like no matter what even though things look like they're getting better for you at times, and people might perceive that because you might get a little notoriety, you're still somewhat dying inside because you don't feel like you deserve it. You don't feel like the notoriety is really for you. It's for something you created, and they don't see you for who you really are. So it's hard to get past that sometimes. Sometimes people, you know, sometimes it's the one that's always making you laugh and always joking around. It's hurting the worst.
Coming down. Burn the border, sons and daughters, law and order. Crave disorder, praise more selfish ways of come too late. I've lost my faith. You've awoke a beast. I'm a geezer on the streets. Mona Lisa, this is art. Make her Mona Lisa, she needs mommy. Eeny, an irregular guy. Halitosis with psychosis, omens etched in my mind. Overdosed on pills and potions, a collection of mine. Split a Valium with a Zanny and I mix it with wine. Oi, pull yourself together, mate. Pull your socks up, stand up straight. Look at you, you're such a mug. God, you're such a fucking stain. Honestly, I wouldn't be seen dead with you in public. Depressed and disorderly, it's like you fucking love it. Mug. Maybe you're right, maybe it's friend. Do it again and again and again. Maybe I'm high, maybe I'm meant to live in a cycle of anti-survival like man. In a prism like Ben, shot the iris of the land. Make believe and play pretend. God's my witness at the end.
Oh man, this song's crazy. You know, that's one thing that I think that's what he's trying to say is like, you know, he's had his problem with the pills, they were prescribed to him. Uh you know, people act like some people do thrive on misery. Some people love playing the victim. But that's not most of us. Most of us who are depressed and feeling down and dealing with some really internal, hard, dark stuff don't want to feel like that. You don't want to feel like that. But to everybody else, because you're having a hard time just getting outside of yourself, it makes you think like you want to be that way. Like this is just your life. People I love them, love and hate. You're like, get your shit together. Just get your shit together. Like trauma and mental anguish is not a age thing. It's not a time thing. Like just because you're older doesn't mean you just should be over it now. Oh, you're an adult. You're over it, right? Like adults don't go through shit still. Like it isn't always from your childhood, you know. It ain't always the way you grow up. It's sometimes traumatic stuff happens to you when you're an adult. You can't control what happens, certain things that happen to you. You can't control sickness, sometimes disease. It just happens. And you got to deal with it.
Depressed and disorderly, it's like you fucking love it. Mug. Maybe you're right, maybe it's friend. Do it again and again and again. Maybe I'm high, maybe I'm meant to live in a cycle of anti-survival like man. In a prism like Ben, shot the iris of the land. Make believe and play pretend. God's my witness at the end. With God as my witness, I walk through the valley of the shadow of sickness. I fear no evil, I need no forgiveness. Deliver me from temptation, he never listens. I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself? There's blood on the leaves where I fell. Coming down. Burn the border, sons and daughters, law and order. Crave disorder, praise myself.
That Law and Order crave disorder. What do you mean, like mental disorders and all that? Just people not being who they want to be, being sick. Yeah, it's a hard argument to tell me that people up top, people making billions of dollars, pharmaceutical companies, certain politicians, they want to keep you down. They want to keep you sick. So, like the Law and Order craves disorder in a way because they can just lock you up. That's my interpretation. They can just lock you up. So get out of line. They love it. They'll just do away with you, lock you up. Yeah, I'm just gonna say too. Even with Ren not acting in the video and it being him in his video like real characters, this hit, dude. His videos hit. He creates some art with his music and the videos put together. It is art. Wild stuff.
I lift up my eyes to the hill. Pain is my shepherd, my sword and my shield. I find my refuge in patience and pill.
You know, I just want to say that pain is. Let's go back on that real quick. I know it's come up before, but I want to. Pain is my shepherd. my sword and my shield. And boy, I can relate to that because, for one, when you spend many years in a certain amount of pain and anguish, mental anguish, you, at least is how it is for me, is becomes your identity and who you are. And like happiness is a distant thing. Happiness and all the people being with their family and happy and everything's good. It made me feel weird and uncomfortable. To no fault to them. I'm glad they're happy. But it was like I didn't understand what that really felt like, and I'd rather go stay in the pain because that's what I was familiar with, that's what I was used to. And it's not right. But then you come out of it and I start getting to a better place where I'm starting to become actually happy with myself and my achievements. And then the pain is my shield and my sword and my everything because that's what made me who I am. And I went through that and came out of it a stronger person. So it's like you can't take that pain away from me. It's everything to me. And that's what that means to me.
I lift up my eyes to the hill. Pain's my shepherd, my sword and my shield. I find my refuge in patience and pills.
Wow. Nice. Nice, Ren. Nice. Good one, dude. Really letting it go, man. You know, what I can say to that is, it's embrace your pain. Uh, don't be afraid to share it because you might impact somebody that thinks they're alone, but now they know for sure they're not, and I've looked to a lot of people influences on the day and ages of the internet. I've looked to a lot of influences, some podcasts I listen to, some really smart people that give me direction because I didn't have any direction growing up. Even when I got out of the military, I had a lot of discipline and fortitude and all that, but there was still just always something missing. And I am so glad that I did not let people medicate me because they wanted to. Oh, they wanted to bad. Everybody I ever talked to was, you need this, you need that. Like I caught on medication and it worked for me. Yeah, well, I ain't giving into that temptation. And I don't knock people for doing it. It's just not me. And I'm glad I didn't. But it was a long, hard road. And I do not recommend many people going about it the way I did. Because I almost lost my life a couple times over it. So, maybe the pills would have leveled me out. Who knows? But I didn't want to I didn't find out. And I'm glad I stuck to my guns and did it the way I wanted to do it. But I don't recommend it. It's very, very hard, very lonely. But anyways, I hope you all love this reaction. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Y'all been helping me out so much. You're making my dreams come true. Until next time, peace.
I've traveled so far, couldn't tell you how far. Feels as though I have been a million places at once. Many lives I have lived, many battles I fought and lost.